Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Oh! Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday night live. Did you see what I did there? As I said it, I bobbed up. I was like, calm down, John. I was like, hello, 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 hello. We're forming a few companions. We've got our naughty spatula. And last week, we named my doorstop Dorothy from Dorothy House. So, I have just forgotten about my load of washing. It's all there in my washer machine. You think, oh, it's so easy. You just put it in, put a bit of detergent in, and turn it on. And then it goes around and around and around for 2 hours, and you think, oh yes, the washing been done, blah, 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 blah. And then you forget about it. And then you're like, oh, I thought I'd done it. It's what you call a two-part task. Tasks that come in two parts I don't like. It's like buying a present. You think, oh, I bought the present, but then you need to wrap it up and give the present, which means you've got to endure the 3-hour party. Also, food shopping, two-part task. You pay at the checkout, you get in your car with all your food, and then it's like, oh, I've done all my food shopping. And then you get home and you're like, oh no, I need to unload the food. By which time, all the adrenaline's gone. You could say the same thing about jiggy time, two-part task. You do your jig, it's all over, and then you're like, oh, now I've got to clean up. You know, welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to London, Paddington, where you might see Andrew Lloyd Webber, which I did on a train. Coming out of first class, I was like, oh, I say it's Andrew Lloyd Webber. Midnight, not a sound from the pavement. Show me your what? Your love length. I don't. I'm sending you all a hug. I've got lots of love. Time to say goodbye. I've never sat like this. Do you know what I feel like? Sat like this. I've never talked to you sat like this. I feel like I'm at the theatre and I've got a balconette in front of me. Oh, my spectacles. Oh, I say. Look at those leotards. Big bulge, eh? I say, you know, and oh, up she goes and down she goes and up she goes and down she goes and oh, climbing Jack's beanstalk, up they go and down. I haven't been to the theatre in a very long time, and I'm starting to think I should. John, you remind me of old Mr. Bean, old Eddie. Oh, what's your favourite animal? I would have to say dogs, although I secretly quite like a ferret. Have you ever held a ferret? Because if you have, I mean, they just like shoot up your sleeve and everything. They're all over the place, a ferret. And I quite like it when you get an animal that's all over the place, because you could be sat there watching the TV. But when you get an animal to watch, it's a bit more fun. I even think cats are quite entertaining, even though I wouldn't want a cat. They do some funny things. And that's why there was a musical about them with Andrew Lloyd Webber. not a musical about dogs, is there? But cats. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Blah, blah, blah. Wah, 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 wah. You know, Richard, do I like going to the beach? The beach for me has a very special place in my heart because in the town, you get some right weirdos, don't you? Walking along the town and it's like, I don't know what you're saying, bugger off. And then you go to the beach and all you hear is and you can be by yourself. I once got asked by a person who was ex-ambulance crew. She was concerned about my mental health because I was just stood there looking out to sea. I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm just enjoying the sea. Oh, that's fine then, she said. I'm like, well, yes, I'm just enjoying the sea. Sandbanks, darling. There's a thing in life called anxiety, and it's where you worry about things which you don't need to worry about. Like if the Tesco Express has milk. They always have milk. It's an over-exaggeration of the problem and an underestimation for your ability to deal with it, because if Tesco's didn't have milk, I would have got in my clapped-out Toyota Prius, driven to somewhere else and got some milk. And I didn't need to worry at all, because they have milk. I often don't need to worry about things. I worry about the post. I worry about this. I worry about that. And most of the time, I don't need to worry. Even when I go to the travel lodge, I spend the whole journey worrying about what room they might give me. And then I get there and I just demand to be moved rooms. And they move me rooms and it's fine. I'm like, why did I worry? Wouldn't it be nice just to turn up at a travel lodge and be like, yeah, I'll have any old room. I don't care if it's near a fire door. I don't care if there's an outside window looking right in at me so they can see me walking around with my wang out. I don't care. Yeah, just give me some noisy neighbour. That's fine. A TV that's not ahead of me. I've got to turn my neck like that. Yeah, I don't care. But no, I do care. I'm very fussy about my travel lodge rooms. I wonder what my alternative name would be. If I wasn't called John, I would call it something like Edward. Can you see me as an Edward? Edward Montgomery. Hello, I'm Edward Montgomery. And this is Dorothy. And together we're Montgomerdoth. I'm seizing up. I've been sat... I don't have sat up yet. I must have a wiggle. Sometimes in life, you just need a wiggle. And when you've had a wiggle, you just need to out-plie and pirouette, you know, and then dance the night away, dance the night away. I do like my balcony position here. Hello. Hello. Aren't I fabulous? Hello. I quite like a penthouse with a balcony, where I can just be there, watching out at sea. It's like being on a cruise ship. I find all the balconies on cruise ships are just the right height. They're not there, and they're not there. They're here, and you're just like, oh, it's a seagull. You watch my food. Oh, I really like blankets. Oh, I really like Antarctica. Sparkly waters, icy clouds. Is there a wolf? An Arctic wolf? Probably not, but you've got the penguins. Oh, wada 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 wada. Oh, wada 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 wada. I really do like penguins. I just think they're so happy. Most people dive into water with a bit of trepidation, unless you're Tom Daly. He dives into water quite confidently, doesn't he? Because he's a diver. But penguins, oh, they just go right in, don't they? If I was diving in, oh, it's cold! It's cold! My nipples have shriveled up! It's so cold! Oh my God! Can you imagine how everything would shrivel up if you dived into Antarctic waters, if you had just got a cruise from the North Pole? Oh my God! Oh, and you thought a cashew nut looked small. My God! John, sing Frank Sinatra. Okay. But what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things. Well, I'm getting quite carried away. I can't be too loud, I do have neighbours. Thank you for being here, everybody. Lovely to see you. Take care of yourselves and have a good week. Lots of love. Lots of love. Bye.